Hi Josh, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Quick recap on our lesson today. So if you run through your swing here on the left, takeaway's very good. Club's just slightly outside the hands there, now covers the hands. Awesome to there. The club face is at the right angle, it matches your spine angle there. So ticking lots of boxes. Cuts through the right forearm, that's good there. We ideally want to get it back through that forearm coming down. Left arm's crossed chest, right elbow tucked, enough wrist hinge, great looking backswing, loads of right hip turn. Ticking every box. Coming down, for me here, your first move, if we draw a line on the shaft there, it should shallow. Yours comes down, does come down slightly shallow, but for me it's just too direct. So as we come down to this stage here, Josh, we can see the shaft is cutting through the middle of the two forearms, so that's a little steep. And again, even at that frame there, it's still above that right forearm. So when we come down to a couple more frames, the club head now is slightly in front of the hands and coming down onto it far too square, which sounds great, but 0.1 or 0.1 degree either way is misses over here and here, so it's too hard to control. We want to get sort of a 1.5 degrees from the inside, and then we can force the ball out to the right and either hold there or draw back. So for me, it's just a bit square onto it, and then from there, you was trapping it quite nicely. But again, and club face is good up here, to be fair. But again, we was just hitting both misses. Golf's really tough if you're missing it both ways. So all I did is literally describe what you were doing, and then we put this alignment stick in the ground like so. And if we just run through this swing now, backswing still good, coming down, much better now. The first move is a shallows, and that stick in the floor is just giving you the perception of feeling that you can start the ball a bit more right. And again, that's really got the club a little bit more behind the hands. We can see that now. I know it's a bit blurry, but there's the shaft. We go back to your swing here on the left. At that same stage, you can see they're very different positions. One on the right is much more powerful coming from the inside, and that club is coming at a better angle into the ball there. Then the next thing we had to work on was the release, which I've sent you a couple of drills on, and we can get that working quite well. So it's just feeling now that you rotate with the left wrist as opposed to the right. The right must do nothing. Now the left wrist stays ahead and swivels, which, like I said, I've sent you some drills on. But I think it's a great swing, Josh. Honestly, I'm really impressed. Great leg work. This is a beautiful shallow. Like I said, one first shot, first take, got it right, that white stick. And then we just got to work on the release to hit little bullet draws. Thanks.